Scaling your e-commerce store with meta ads comes down to 4 critical metrics. Today I'm breaking down click-through rate, a huge metric that can dramatically impact your advertising success. I'll share a real-world case study where we've boosted a brand's click-through rate, ultimately generating $1.6 million in just 6 months. And you can see the screenshot right here with purchase conversion value 1.6, outbound click-through rate 5.6, and we'll get into it now. Plus, I'll provide actionable tips to help you replicate this success for your own brand. I'm Adam Taylor, founder of Media Engineered, a meta ad creative agency for e-commerce brands. We work with some of your favorite brands to help them slash their CPA and scale ad spend month on month. Before we get into it, let me quickly explain what click-through rate is. Click-through rate is simply the percentage of people who see your ad and then click your ad. If 1,000 people see your ad and 10 people click it, then you've got a 1% click-through rate. The cool thing is about click-through rate is it allows you to optimize from the front. So let me explain. If you have a 3% click-through rate and you can push it to 6%, that means you will double the amount of sales you make. It really is that simple. This means the same ad spend, you will double ROAS. Improving your click-through rate simply means making better ads. So here's an example of the screenshot from April 2024. You can see that spent $4,600. The ROAS was about 1.2, and the click-through rate, the unique outbound click-through rate, was 2.1. So we focus on unique outbound because that's the individual person clicking on the link to go to your website. So very important that you're not just using the standard click-through rate. It can be useful, but for this, we like to have it the individual. So 2.13 in April 2024. Then we fast forward from June 2024 till November the 28th, which is the day I'm recording this video. And you can see they've spent $831,000, an average ROAS of 2, and the click-through rate is 5.6. So you can see the biggest change here has been click-through rate. The average order value stayed the same, the conversion rate stayed the same, but the unique outbound click-through rate rose by 2.6 times, and this caused a huge increase in ROAS. Now, CPMs got more expensive, which caused our 2.6 unique outbound click-through rate increase to only end up increasing ROAS by about 2 times. So still a huge increase in ROAS, and that all came from the click-through rate because the CPMs got more expensive. Now, transforming this client's click-through rate started with the research. We broke down the research into 4 sections. We started with reverse engineering previous ads to find angles we could build from. So looking in the ad account, what ads have performed best in the past, and breaking down each of these ads into angles, into target audience, into awareness levels, into UGC, into static ads, and then we're really trying to figure out how we can transform this into new ads. Next, we searched organic platforms to find real, authentic insights from customers. This gave us the ability to make ads that resonate with the customers, because whoever's ads resonate the most will make the purchase, will get the customers, because that's all it is. Everyone is fighting to get ads that resonate with the customers, because if someone reads that ad, it resonates with them, it hits home, you make your product feel like it's going to solve their pain point, problem, or desire, then you're going to have someone who purchases. Then we identified the brand's USPs, risk reversals, and guarantees, so we could leverage these in our ads and use these as the final thing to push people to make the purchase, to click on the ad, to get onto the website. Finally, we looked at the ads in the industry to take inspiration from competitors for styles and hooks. These 4 pillars of research gave us the ability to make ads that resonate and make the target audience click on our ads. So it's not some complicated, this might work, black hat method. It's not at all. We're looking for what the customers feel, for their emotions, their desires, and just positioning our product as something that can solve that, and helping the customers, helping the target audience help themselves. And if you have that mindset, you're really going to achieve the goal of making ads that resonate. We repeated this process over and over again until we found winning ads that scale. This is how we were able to increase our click-through rate from 2.13 to 5.59 and make over 1.6 million over the course of 6 months. and make multiple ads that spent over 6 figures that were well over target ROAS. So we made so many ads that just completely scaled with 3 ROAS, 2.5 ROAS, and their target ROAS was around 1.75. The ROAS pretty much doubled over this period, and this all came from increasing our click-through rate. And if we didn't have CPMs rising because of elections, Black Friday, it would have more than doubled. In the past, we've been able to increase ROAS by 3x just by focusing on click-through rate. Now, there are many ways to increase your click-through rate, like I named earlier, but it all comes from your research. There's so many ecom brands struggling right now because they're completely skipping the research process for their ads. Reminder, this is broken down into 4 key pillars: reverse engineering existing ads, your customers, your brand USPs, and competitors. I know how important this is for you, so I'm giving away my internal ad creative research training that we use inside my agency to get results. My team told me not to share our secrets, but I know how important this is for you and I want to help you guys out. On the screen right now, I'm going to put a link to the training. Check it out and scale your revenue.